Africa has seen many leaders rise and fall, but few come from the battlefield with nothing but a soldier's grit and a revolutionary's dream. In 2022, a 34-year-old captain shocked the world and changed the course of an entire nation. This is the story of Captain Ibrahim Traoré, the soldier who took a stand. Ibrahim Traoré was born in 1988 in a quiet village called Kera, deep in Burkina Faso's Bondoki province. He grew up in a time when his country struggled between fragile democracy and military rule. As a young man, he enrolled at the University of Ouagadougou. There, he didn't just study geology, he became active in student movements that challenged corruption, poverty, and inequality. It was there that Traoré first tasted resistance and leadership. In 2009, Traoré joined the Burkina Faso Army. He trained at the Georges Namoano Military Academy and quickly distinguished himself. His first deployments took him to Mali as part of United Nations peacekeeping missions. He saw real war, ambushes, raids, and how terror groups thrived in weak states. He returned with scars and a deeper conviction the system was broken. By the 2010s, Burkina Faso was spiraling. Armed jihadist groups like Al-Qaeda and ISIS affiliates attacked villages, killed civilians, and seized territory. Over 2 million people were displaced, thousands were killed, entire towns vanished from the map. Soldiers on the front lines lacked weapons, intelligence, and even food. Morale plummeted, and confidence in the government collapsed. In January 2022, Lieutenant Colonel Paul-Henri Damiba overthrew the civilian government, promising to restore security. But months later, violence only worsened. Soldiers were dying, and little had changed. Among them, a group of younger officers, led by Captain Ibrahim Traoré, began to question everything. On September 30th, 2022, a second coup rocked the capital. Gunfire echoed, state TV went dark, and Paul-Henri Damiba fled the country. Captain Traoré, once unknown to the public, stepped forward. In a calm voice, he promised not power, but action. He was 34, and now the youngest head of state in the world. Traoré moved fast. He reshuffled leadership, visited frontline soldiers, and launched new counter-terrorism offensives. He banned protests, but said it was to prevent foreign interference. He promised the people, this time the army serves the nation, not itself. In January 2023, Traoré expelled French troops and cut military ties with France, ending decades of colonial influence. Instead, he opened the door to new partners, especially Russia. Burkina Faso's military began using Russian equipment. Delegates traveled to Moscow. Critics saw danger, supporters saw independence. Alongside Mali and Niger, Traoré helped form the Alliance of Sahel States, a regional pact rejecting ECOWAS and vowing to defend each other militarily. Together, they want to reclaim the Sahel, not just from terrorists, but from foreign dependency. Is he the new Thomas Sankara, as many claim, or just another military man with temporary power? Time will decide. But one thing is certain, in a continent shaped by struggle, Captain Ibrahim Traoré has become more than a man. He is a symbol.